Vlog 401. This bag is all butt heavy. Yeah. Did get this yesterday, my pickup code at the Joker store. 7 minutes before the store closes, I was, no. I was sitting in the sofa. No. Get it tomorrow. Then I have Saturday Temu. Now I'm just waiting one more. Yeah, so it's going to come a little bit down until I start ordering more because I've been buying a lot. So yeah. And what is this long? Yeah, now I think I remember what this is. Yeah, and if you see here, if at the end I have time, then I can scratch these. Yeah, see if I mustn't forget it, you know. Yeah, I was at the store. It was a funny thing, and I did just buy some things now for the weekend. And then I was standing there, and then there was a guy. He is a person that probably likes to drink, but you could see he was sober now, you know, so they are a little bit drunk sick. I'm not sure what is it called that in English. And then I did put my groceries in my bag, and I did see it was laying bread and milk that he had been buying. And then I did say to the cashier, I do think someone has forgotten their groceries. And yeah, then I did just go out. And then I did see the guy come in. And you can see he is looking where his groceries is laying. And then he just shakes his head, you know, because he did forget it. Because he did go to the smoke machine to take out what he had been buying there. And then I did say, did you forget? And then I laughed, and he went, yeah. You know, he was so upset by himself, you know. Yeah, we have some people here in my town. We don't have so much, like, we are a small city, so you can compare it to the capital, that is Oslo. It's more junkies and things like that there. Here we can have some of the people that likes to drink, you know, the older people. Many is over 50, you know, and they have been drinking for years. Alcohol is a thing, you know. It's like they never stop. It's like I'm not sure sometimes, because I know a lot about, like, alcohol. Like, I'm not going to say how I know it. It's like every family has their things, you know, and stuff like that. Everyone has that. And for me, when I was young, then of course I could go out with my cousins and party and dance. You know, we had nice bars at that time. We don't have that now. Now it's just the boring pubs and stuff like that. So for me, that is a thing we do when we are young, you know. We go out, we have fun, you know, we have some party before we go out. That is what we do when we are young. But I have noticed with age, especially when I did get my kidney things in 2018, that, yeah, how many years is that? Is that 7 or something? Then of course I couldn't drink. I couldn't go out anyway for years because I did go on heavy meds. But it's like on those years, it was like when I got healthy again from the kidneys and can do what I wanted, it's like going out, it wasn't anything I wanted. Alcohol has gone a little bit far away from me. I can of course go out on the pubs and take some drinks. No, not drinks. I do not drink drinks, but ciders or beer. But that is it. It's like I'm not craving it anymore, because I did do it a lot when I was younger, you know. So it's just so weird when we age, how we see on alcohol, you know. Because here in Norway, it's also very expensive. A normal little beer glass outside costs almost $10. So why should I go out, drink 2-3 beers and a couple of ciders? That is $50, you know. And for me, that is a little waste, because the only thing you have when you wake up is a little hangover, you know. You probably don't feel good after anyway, yeah. And for me, drinking is a little bit social, you know. If I'm going to drink some beers and stuff, it's like, then it needs to be that I'm taking beers with people. I'm not a person that would sit and drink by myself, you know. No. That's just how it is. Yeah, I was just was just thinking about this story when I was seeing that that person that he did forget at the store. You know what alcohol do to the brain, you know, especially the people that is really alcoholics, you know. It's just their life is just a mess. The ones that drink, the first thing they do when they wake up is like, oh, where is something, you know. And for me, it's like in my brain, it's like I could never have been an alcoholic, because if I just feel a little sick the day after, it's a long time until next time. So it's like I learn very fast. Yeah, it's just how it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why people get alcoholics. Of course, many things has to do probably what's been happening in their life. It must be. It can't be that they just want to be drunk all the time. It must be something that happened when they were young. Something crazy happened in their life, and the bad circle just started, you know, and then it's very hard to get out of. But here in Norway, people can get help for everything. If you have an addiction, you get that treatment for free. Yeah, and that is a very good thing. But then, of course, the person needs to want the treatment. That is where it lays. Yeah, that is enough of the blogging babbling. Let's do some Temu. Yeah. Well, you know what, actually? This packet is bought with credits. You remember I did say I got so much credit that day after in January, and then I had some credits. So the only thing I did pay, I know, for these things in here is $3.50. You know, so it's so fun to see that it says so and so many things, and then it says $3.50, you know. So this is bought for credits. And this is DIY stuff. Yeah. And then I did just the thing I have been figuring out. I have been looking a lot of DIY stuff. It's like then my brain start, I need that for that and that. And then I have decided, no, I'm not going to stress with what I'm going to have fun making. So for now, if I see something fun in the DIY world that is cheap, I'm just going to buy it and start filling my DIY box. And when I want to start making things, then I have the box for everything, you know. So if you start stressing that, okay, I want to buy this and I'm going to have this and this and this on, then it gets no fun, you know. So that I have decided. Just going to buy stuff and fill in my box. And when I start searching for DIY on YouTube, I can sit on evening, you know, and oh my God, that was so fun and easy to make. And then, oh, I have that and that and that, you know. And then you make your own style of it. So this is just the wood round things in many sizes. So the thing you can do is like, you know, the soft roses. You can buy big bags for a couple of dollars of the small ones. And then you can start first glue them around. Then you can glue another color on the inside. Then you can put a screw here and hang things down in the middle. You can have two of these, so the small one is in the middle. It's like you just see things when you start looking at it. Yeah, and it's so cheap in there. Yeah, and this, yeah, you know, I did buy the moon I have over there in my window. This is the same thing, but it is a different design. And the first time I did see it, I was like, oh, it's so cute. I need to have it. It was so cheap. And the only thing I remember, I did struggle a little bit putting this on because I have long nails. Now this isn't long because it did fall out. So I think I'm going to use my tongue and see if I can. Or yeah, so I just need good light when I'm putting these on because they are so tiny to get on the corners up here. And this is two aliens cuddling. And of course, you're going to peel on this side. So it's going to be just as nice. And it's going to look like the, what is it called, this style? It has a name. But look how adorable they are. It's like so cute. I just have to have them. I do like a little bit of alien stuff. Yeah, I always like that because I like to watch so much on TV. It's like I'm a lot of, I recommend a channel that is called News Nation. Yeah, that you can find a lot. And there is a person called, his name is Tech, man, I used to remember the name, but yeah, I can't remember now. But I do think if everyone I follow, if you go in, I think they are showing everything I'm following on my YouTube. I'm not sure. I can't remember if people can see that. So adorable. You can hang it on a wall or in the window. This is a bedroom thing for me. Yeah, maybe have it in the window. I have nothing there now. So yeah, the clothes we take after is probably going to be 2 vlogs since I babbled so much in the start. But it's like, I want to make a little bit babbling, you know, not just the Temu. So that I like to do then in the start or maybe at the end. But it's best to start with it. So then people just see, just, you know, when you scroll, but okay, now she's starting cutting the packet. So that is actually the easiest for me when I just want to babble a little bit. Yeah. You know my lights. Yeah, I did love them so much that I did buy 2 more. And do you know what? I'm going to take it out. It's still light in them. It's still light. And what date is it today? The 24th or something. They have been lasting 24 days with the batteries I did put in. So then I decided, yeah, I'm going to have more. So they are only a little over $2 for a 2-pack. But I'm going to buy, I need 3 more. Because there is a thing I have been seeing. It's the iron thing you can hang on the wall on each side of a photo. That is like the iron thing, you know. And then you can put the candles in, you know. So that I'm going to buy. And then I'm waiting 3 candle things I did see. That is, you know. So I actually need to buy 3 more. No, wait a minute. I have 1 candle. I think I need to buy 3 more. Oh, I need to sneeze. But sorry, I've been sneezing so much lately. It's like crazy. I did see people at the stores too sneezing. So I was thinking, oh my God, am I going to get my first cold? You know? But it's like, I do think it is the weather changing so much now. And it's been cold and soon we are going to get rain tomorrow. So it's like, yeah. That is the 2 clothes. Yeah, let's take this adorable thing. Oh my God, it's huge. I was thinking it was a lot smaller because I did get it so cheap. Where did we open? I've been looking at them for since they started, but then they did cost so much. And now they are going really down in size. But the gray one was the cheapest. So of course, I love gray. And now I have one. I've been looking on them for at least a year, you know. And aren't they adorable? And here is the roses I did talk about. But the roses I'm going to buy for DIY is much smaller. You can actually make these yourself. It's isopor inside here. And then you just start to glue them together yourself. But I'm not sure if I could have get it so perfect. But now I do have one. So I could have used this as a stencil. You know, how did they start? Do you see how they start? I do think I see it's best. Yeah, you see they take them a little bit in a line. So when we start, maybe with the bottom is probably the best. Then it's just, you know, start with a line that goes around. And then we go in, you know, and then the 2 in the middle. And she has squeezed 1 here. And then you just start. Of course, it's a little, that is a little job. I wouldn't have done it in 1 day. You take it over time. And I would have then make this in really, really rose pink and black. That every second one is pink and black, you know. That would have been fun. Of course, if you just have a little space, you see how they have been pressing them. She has been really making this good. Then of course you can cut the flour in half and just try to squeeze it in, you know. But I see it's not easy. This is some work, yeah. And then he's holding a rose, you know. Oh my god, it was so adorable. Thank you, it says. What does it say? I need to see what it says. I can't see what it says. It's so small. If I take it really close to my phone, maybe I can read it when I see it. No, I don't think so. Now, you know my phone. Yeah, and by the way, I did get up on Facebook now. Oh, one did fall out. So that, yeah, here it is. So now I actually see a little bit how they make it. You see here is the hole. Yeah, they are actually fun to make. So it's just good this did fall out, because then I'm of course just going to take some glue gun. So now I need to lay him there carefully. Yeah. Hope I'm not sneezing. Yeah, what is this thing? Okay, it's 16 minutes. Yeah, then it's best I start part 2 now, because I have tickets too, you know. Yes, part 2 coming up.